What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my hardcore. It is Thursday, which means it's time for us to leave this place, which I'm okay with because, well, we've kind of exhausted this place, and I think what we're gonna do is just leave these little remnants behind. We're gonna take the things that we need, like a bed. We'll leave the chest, and we'll put our goodies in here. And then when I put up the world download, you guys can come back and then enjoy my little bases and stuff. So I'm going to clear out my inventory, wait for this stuff to smelt, and I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, so it was getting close to evening anyway, so I figured I'd just hang out and sleep. So I got everything that I really care about. I guess I'll take the food. Yeah, that's about it. I'll leave the extra coal because, well, actually, no, we could take that and we can make torches. So let's just do that. Also, I have Optifine finally installed, which is very nice. So hopefully our world loading is a bit better. Now, I also have my new, or not new, but, well, it is new technically. I have my mechanical keyboard back, so you're probably hearing my spacebar a lot again, which I want to apologize for, but it's so nice to be back on a keyboard where I can actually feel the keys being pressed, and the whole thing doesn't feel like one giant key. And that experience is only really, people are only able to understand what I'm talking about when you've used a mechanical keyboard for, you know, more than a day or so, and then you go back to a membrane. You know the feeling. So anyways, yeah, a little update on that. The other day, Razer on Twitter tweeted out this like new way of like registering your products and stuff through their little program Synapse or Synapse or whatever it's called. And it was like it's a very cool digital way of doing it, and it shows you how many days you have left on your gear and stuff like that, and it's really cool. I'm actually a big fan of that, just because it makes it easy. Because I'm at a point in my life now where I'm actually paying attention to warranties and trying to get things replaced, or you know, but I guess yeah, just replaced and stuff like that. Like, so that's what I did with my keyboard. Back in October, I sent it in at the tail end of November, and I just now got a keyboard back that I'm okay with, that I'm going to keep and not yell at them for. So refresher on that. Basically, I sent in my old keyboard, a Razer keyboard, a Razer 2013 Black Widow Ultimate Stealth. Big thing there, stealth. And it's a big part of this keyboard is that it's the stealth version. It's actually a very quiet version of a mechanical keyboard, although you guys can still hear it compared to a normal mechanical keyboard that has like blues or red switches. Those are crazy loud. They're very clicky, like extremely clicky. This one only makes a noise when it bottoms out in the back, and when the key bottoms out, which is freaking awesome. I love that. And I think I'm gonna try to make it a little bit quieter by putting tiny little O-rings, rubber O-rings behind the keys. But anyways, I sent in my keyboard, and because the LEDs weren't working anymore. It was just a black keyboard with green LEDs. I dealt with the LEDs not working for months. I think like 2 months I dealt with the lights not working. So it's just like, whatever. But then I noticed, oh wait, my warranty is kind of gonna run out in like 2 months, 2-3 months. It's like the middle of January or so. So I told myself, is like, okay, well, why not try to replace it? You know, I'm under warranty, you know, and they're technically supposed to. Hey, puppy, come on. Replace these, you know, when they break or whatever. I think we're going backwards. That's okay. We'll go this way. I think that way is actually our home. But I'm going to go this way. I'm going to follow this forest around and see what other biome it leads to. or we'll just cut through it again. That's fine. We're in nomad mode. We have no home. We just go in directions. Maybe on my next place, so I'll mark which direction we need to go, or which direction we came from. That'll do too. So I sent in my keyboard, and I was like, "Yo, I'd like to get this fixed." Oh my, had a yawn there. I'm really tired. I've been up since 4 a.m. and it is currently 8 p.m. But I have to stay up because of a podcast we're trying to do. So, anyways, I sent it in, and they didn't get back to me for like a month. And fourth week rolls by, and I'm just like, okay, what's up, Razer? Where's my keyboard? And then they're like, oh, okay, well, we shipped one out. Should be there within a couple of days. Wow, that guy really just didn't want to get tamed, did he? Hey, have this this wheat. And so, 2-3 days go by, and I get a thing from Razer, and I'm like, oh sweet, my new keyboard's in. And then there we go. Put some armor on you. There you go. Nice. And then we could find a mule or something later. I don't know 100% how that works, so maybe I'll wait for you guys to yell at me. Just tell me what to do, because I'm pretty sure you need a donkey, yeah? And I forgot that horses cannot swim, which means we need to jump it. There we go. And they sent me my keyboard back. And I'm like, awesome. And I open it up, and it looks like my keyboard. And I'm just like, sweet, because there's literally no visual difference between the regular version and the stealth. It's just in sound, and well, the switches are different. The switches are browns versus, I think, blues are the stock switches for the Ultimate series. And I plug it in, and I'm all happy and stuff because, you know, finally got my keyboard back. It was a month of waiting and using this cheap keyboard I bought at Walmart. And I noticed it's super loud, and I thought to myself, like, has it been that long since I've had a good keyboard that I just forgot how loud it is? And then the more I used it, the more I was just like, no, this is impossible. This is not it. And I look on the bottom of the keyboard, and it doesn't say stealth. It just says Black Widow Ultimate or whatever. So I email them again. I'm like, hey, you guys sent me the wrong keyboard. And they told me, it's like, oh yeah, that's all we had in stock. And I was just shocked, flabbergasted even, that they would even send me a completely wrong keyboard. Like, this isn't my keyboard, you know? Like, I don't understand how they thought they could get away with that. And so that's why I assume that it took them so long to get me a keyboard was because they were out of stock. This is starting to kind of look like our home, like our actual home, like our castle home. Like I'm expecting to see our castle here on the other side of these forests. If I do this, will the world load faster? Oh, maybe it already has. So yeah, and I was like, hey, you guys sent me the wrong keyboard. They're like, oh, well, we're sorry. And they said to tell me, I want to apologize for everybody that's heard this story. I've told it numerous times in the last couple of months. So you know, I hope that some of you have actually skipped through here if you've heard it before. But yeah, they tell me, it's like, oh, okay, well, you can either wait and until we get them in stock, or okay, so we totally didn't go this way. Awesome. Got like a volcano or something over here. Oh, no, okay. And they sent me an email saying, it's like, okay, well, you can wait until we get in stock. I'm gonna burn through that yawn. You guys can see I'm yawning. It's too much. That's the real potato right now. I'm tired. And so they sent me. They're like, oh yeah, well, you could wait for that. Third time I said that. Or we'll give you an $80. No, not 80. A promo code for the full cost of the keyboard that you could use in our store. And so I was like, okay, well, I'll take the promo code, because I thought that was compensation for putting me out for so long. That is cool looking, like, square over there. Thought that was actually like a dungeon or something at first. It would have been cool. And they're like, okay, well, just send us the keyboard back and then we'll give you your promo code. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what? And yeah, I had to send the keyboard back. And then they give me the promo code, which didn't make any sense to me because, if anything, they're at fault and they've put me out of my keyboard, a very expensive keyboard from them, for well over a month at this point. So I said, no way, I'll just wait until you guys have it in stock. And then a week goes by, and then I get another email from them. They're like, oh, hey, Dwight, we have your keyboard in stock. And I was like, whoa, let's take a couple steps back. You're telling me that you have the Razer Black Widow Ultimate Stealth 2013 in stock. I wanted to hear them say those exact words. And they said, yes, we have the Razer Ultimate Black Widow Stealth in stock. And I'm like, awesome, fantastic. And then, so I sent them the keyboard back. And then, about 4 or 5 days later, they sent me an email. I was like, hey, we got your keyboard. Thank you for sending it in. I'm going to dig into the side of this mountain to skip the night. Unfortunately, we don't have your keyboard in stock. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what? I made sure that before I sent it back that you guys told me that you had it in stock. I'm like, oh yeah, no, sorry, that was our fault. Blah, 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 blah. I was infuriated. I was so mad at them. I think I said I was furiated, not infuriated. I was infuriated. And, so I had to go back to using the stock keyboard. Well, a couple more weeks go by, I think like 2 or 3-ish. Right now, basically, it was 2 days ago. It was when they put out the tweet saying, it's like, hey, check out this new registry thing that you could do with Synapse or whatever. And I was like, man, that's really cool. Hey, can I have my keyboard back since you guys haven't really been able to help? And they responded back. They asked what my case number was. And so I gave it to them. I got an email like an hour later from their tech team or support team or whatever it is. I got to go through this place. They're just quick yawns too. And I really don't want to yawn on my mic. I try to avoid that as much as possible. Anyways. And I sent him a case number or whatever, and the guy replies back to me and he goes, this is their tier 2 team now. They told me that, oh man, maybe I'm going too fast? I don't know. Am I maybe loading too many trunks at once? I have Optify now, so I can customize it. Awesome. Okay, normal. That's, okay, that's render distance. I like it on far. I could do far. Multi-core is now on, which I am stoked about. Performance. Maybe, standard rendering. It decreases the GPU load and may substantially increase the FPS. You turn it off if you notice flickering textures on some blocks. I do notice that. I'm going to turn that off. Chunk updates, I'm going to turn that back down to 1. Whoop. Slower world loading, higher FPS. Oh, maybe we should keep that on then. We'll keep it at 5 now. We'll see where it's at. Anyways, and so the guy replies back to me and goes, hey, we do happen to have stealths in stock. What is, you know, he verified my address and stuff like that, so I'm like, sweet. And then I get an email back from him about 30 minutes after that, and he goes, okay, so I'm going to send this out to you today, so it should be there within like 2 or 3 days. And I'm like, awesome, sounds good. And then 30 minutes after that, and he goes, okay, so it looks like we don't have the black ones in stock, but we do have these Evil Genius stealths in stock. Would you like that, or would that suffice? First off, stoked that they finally asked me before sending me the wrong keyboard. This is a huge jungle biome, by the way. And we may have to just stock up here. I don't know. Or we could just keep going. There's no rule against that. And so I looked at it and I was just like, I have no idea who Evil Geniuses are. Still don't. Apparently, well, I have a somewhat idea because of Way. I guess they're an esports team or something. I don't know. I assume they were some esports team because that's just what Razer does. But I don't know if it's like League or if it's Dota or if it's StarCraft. I don't know what game it is. Or games. I don't know. Maybe it's multiple games. But I looked at it and I was like, you know what? That's decent looking. It's fine. I'll deal with the Evil Geniuses brand on there or whatever. And I didn't realize until after I got it that the F1 keys up top spells out Evil Geniuses, which I'm actually kind of pissed about because it's nice to look down and actually see the numbers of the F keys. You know, thankfully a lot of the stuff that I have binded to those is it's like F12 and F11, so not that big of a deal, I guess. I just, you know, whatever. Come on, that's just really Evil Genius is there too. And although if I could have Team Mongoose there, that would be awesome. Team MO in, it would fit, I think. I don't know. I did math and then I didn't do math and then I stopped doing math while I was doing math. So darn it, I'm stuck here. There we go. And yeah, so I got it and I plugged it in and it works. And then I turned on the LEDs. I had to install their program because they won't turn on without it, apparently. And I kept all my same hotkeys and stuff, which I'm stoked about. But come on, horse. Yeah. When it turned on, I realized, oh crap, it has white LEDs. First off, Razer, good job on making something that's not green. I mean, I know green's your thing, and green's my favorite color, in all honesty. I love green. But, green for computers, it doesn't really match anything. Like, most computers have like either blue or red. Like those are the main colors for computers. Like, back maybe a couple years ago, probably like 8 years ago, green was kind of more of a bigger player when it comes to computer colors. Okay, we gotta get out of this freaking jungle. This is killing me. And my frames. Oh, thank God. Sweet release. And, but yeah, the green keyboard just didn't match, and I have a very specific theme for my computer, so that's a big deal to me. Well, probably a bigger deal than most, I would say. I have a Portal themed computer, so, like, green doesn't go with Portal colors. Anyways, I get it and it lights up white. I'm just like, this is awesome. I love it. It looks great. And it's so nice to be back on a keyboard thing. I've been talking about this for like almost 20 minutes now. I hope you guys aren't just bored out of your minds. I'm sure half of you have probably thumbs this video down and then moved on with your life, but I'm sorry, this has been my life for like the last like 2 months dealing with Razer's customer service. But it is nice to be back on a mechanical keyboard. It's nice. It sounds nice. I'm going to try the O-ring thing when I have time. And I don't know. It's just nice. It's nice. I put up a couple of pictures up on Twitter if you guys are interested in seeing what it looks like. If I remember when I put this video up tonight, I will put it up there and then you guys can... I'll put it in the description. If it's not there, again, just check on Twitter. It'll be there for sure because it's already there. I don't have to do any extra work. I'm going towards this freaking jungle again. You gotta be kidding me. I think it circles around this one right here and comes back in. I'm not... we haven't run across anything. Like, we ran across a couple of villages last week, but we haven't came across anything this time. And I actually think that this horse is actually keeping us awake, because if we just took a boat at that ocean and abandoned the horse, we probably would be someplace really cool by now. Or cooler. But anyways, yes, that is my time with Razer support. So if you are sending something in to Razer, make sure that they have it beforehand. I don't know why it was so difficult for them to have. I guess the stealths aren't that popular. Okay, an ocean. I think this is where we'll abandon our horse. Sorry, horse, you didn't hear me just say that. But I think it's time we hit the seas. Gonna take my stuff back. Thank you very much. You've been just the biggest help getting around. We did cover a lot of ground, but unfortunately we do have to leave. There we go. And I think that's actually where I'm going to end the episode, guys. I know, well, you know, we'll sell for a bit. We'll sell for a bit. I don't want this episode to run too long. Doing this stuff at 1080p now, by the way. Takes ages to render and takes up a lot of space on my hard drive. Also, little news on Skyrim Insider. I did the audio for the first episode today, and have been editing that. And what I'm going to do, just so you guys don't get your hopes up too quick, I have to do all of the Daedric guides first, because right now all of that footage is taking up 1.5 terabytes on my hard drive. It is destroying the space that I have on my computer. So I have to take care of it first. Oh no, wait. Wow, this is weird. It's just like a straight sandbar. Okay, well, I'm going out this way. What is this, F5? That is F5. 3? Where are we at? Ocean biome. Okay. It always takes me a long time to find the biome now, for some reason. I don't know why. So, yeah, no, I'm excited for everything. Look at all the squids. There's so many squids. I feel like I was talking about something before this. Oh yeah, Skyrim Insider stuff. It takes up a lot of space, so I need to... man, if you guys are trying to follow my steps later on, good luck. I guess there's my coordinates right there, so you can see which direction I'm going into. 3,000 blocks away from 0, 0 on the Z-axis. Taking up a lot of space. I gotta render that stuff out. And man, seriously, that was like 200 of these guys. Where's my entity counter? 100. 100 looking that way. Oh my gosh, 50. You guys are killing me. What's wrong with you? Oh, I thought that was gonna be like a super small island. I was gonna be like, man, we're totally hanging out here. Maybe we should. Maybe we should do a little bit of island living. And take like a little vacation. Look, we got 2 sandbars right here. Heck yeah, we got some trees. So I can get saplings and get more trees. Yeah, let's take a break. We're gonna pretend that we're shipwrecked. But we're not really shipwrecked, because our ship is right here. Keeping the ship in a dock though. There we go. That should do good. Alright, not bad. So I'm going to light this place up. And we'll dig like a little mine. Maybe we'll build a sweet little house here. I think that'll be our goal. Our goal for this little island is to build a sweet little beach house / hut. Like a bungalow. Yeah, something simple. Simple like a bungalow. That's probably a song in Australia, right? It probably is. Anyways. If you guys like this episode, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I do appreciate it. Anyways, I'll see you, well, hopefully sooner than one more time a week. Try to get like 3 of these out a week. Anyways, yes, I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching.